Hey there everybody, this is Mystic Fish and welcome to episode 26 of our Factorio playthrough where we are building a cellular megabase. Last episode we got going with some artillery cells and I have been busy plunking them down around the outside of the megabase here. I decided to go ahead and take advantage of the fact that I still have the laser chain link fence around the outside and kind of shimmied up next to the inside of that just to get some easier clearing. I figure as long as I've got those lasers up there, I might as well take advantage of them. And we're now up to 8 artillery cells. And in fact, if we take a look at the old brain cell, we actually have 2 artillery builder trains ready to go. Now, what I've been experiencing, and I've continued to build out solar cells as we go, the limiting factor right now is I think there's really 2 things. One is my ability to actually run around with Spidertrons and just to build the tracks, the herringbone, to get out around the outside here. So that is one thing. I think we'll be able to address that by judicious use of additional Spidertrons. But the second thing, and this is something that I was kind of surprised by, is the bottleneck is actually the bot construction queue. So down here, and with our new solar cell design, there are a ton of ghosts that cannot be immediately built. And unfortunately, what that means is this messes with the construction queue, because the construction queue, I think, is maybe only 600 or so items long. And unfortunately, what happens is that the game tracks these and it runs through and says, nope, can't build that, nope, can't build that, nope, can't build that, nope, can't build that. And so anything else you have queued up, there's these long pauses of construction bots not being able to do anything, to the point where I actually had a couple of cells that I was trying to build in parallel trigger and say, we're ready for logistics bots, when they most certainly were not. So it turns out that this is not a great design when it comes to the construction queue. It does, work well for like quickly adding power. So maybe we'll keep it around if we have sort of a dire need for power. But I think we need, I think, and some couple people have suggested doing this in the comments, I think it might be time for nuclear power. So, and that's because if we think in terms of the amount of power per cell we can get out of it, it's got a big bang for the buck. And so I think that will help us with the construction queue a lot better. So this episode, I think we're going to get started on working on nuclear power. I may continue to go ahead and plunk down some additional artillery. One of the things that I found was when I plunked this one down, it was shooting at the biters all down here, and they all ran around this way and came up this way and looped around to come and try to attack this guy, which meant that they actually succeeded in taking down the chain link fence over here. So that was a little alarming, except that they did succeed in trying to exact their revenge. So a pathing of the biters is important, which is why I am getting ready to come down in here to build an artillery cell. And I'll probably actually put some landfill in here just to make sure that there's landfill connecting the mainland here to the artillery cell that we plunked down up here. So that maybe will help there, but I'm not going to do that till I think this finishes getting itself filled in. So which is gonna take us a little bit. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I think what we're going to do this episode, like I said, is to begin working on nuclear power. Our episodes have been a little longish recently, and so I'm going to try to just cut those down a little bit. And so I think we'll probably do this in 2 parts. I think part 1 will be building the uranium mining cell, and then part 2 will be designing the nuclear power plant. So I will see you in the lab shortly. Okay, we are here in the lab, and I think uranium mining is going to look a lot like our other mining cells, but we have to add the sulfuric acid to it. So let's see if we have some partials in here that can help us. I think we want the same resource drop off. I think we want the same mining builder, because I think this will build everything that we want. But what is going to be different is the resource extraction. So let's see, what do we want here? I think we want out of here. Let's just grab the iron one for right now and plunk it in, and then let's take a look at what we got here. I guess if we want to avoid having blinky, we should put some power on this. Okay, this is going to be pretty close, with the exception that we're going to need sulfuric acid, and quite a bit of it down here. So, I think what we should do is we should probably move this guy. Let's put it here for right now. Let's double up on the sulfuric acid. Then we can get that in there. And let's see. Let's maneuver these around here. And then we can get a pipe and continue on down with the sulfuric acid. Do we want a tank in here? Seems reasonable to get a storage tank in here for sulfuric acid. Okay, and then what we need is we just need to get this down over into the mining area. How do we want to do that? I guess we don't know exactly where the mines are going to be, so I think we might as well just hop down in this direction like that. Yeah? And then let's peruse our bot mining tile. I want to see how this kind of goes together. Oh, I can't put it down here. Ugh. I guess let's just look at it. Okay, so the miners will have connections out the sides. So, and at the backs, but the backs are not going to line up with each other. And rather than we're trying to run pipes like this, I think what we'll do is we'll just, because we keep this oriented the same way, we'll just tile this sideways and we'll figure out, we'll just run the sulfuric acid in the ends of these things when we get to it. So that should be okay. And then let's see, what do we need to do here? Oh man, it's been so long since I've mucked around with this stuff. Well, this probably has to change to 2400 uranium ore. That seems right. You are going to change your name to uranium ore. Uranium ore. Okay. Let's see. This has to change to uranium minus 48,000. These have to change to uranium and uranium. This has to change to uranium and uranium. And what else? We have to modify the train schedules here. Because, and the bill of materials. Oh, I guess I only need the locomotive. All right, here. Okay, you're not doing that. Oh, I don't have a place to send it yet. Well, I guess you're going there until you're full. We'll have to come back around and modify that later. And you need some starter fuel. We need to also... You're going there until you are full. We're going to have to modify this again once we've got the... I think we'll do the uranium processing at the site of the nuclear power plant. So we'll see how that might work out. Fuel. You need... Oh, I need more fuel. Fuel for you. Boom. And then you need to wake up. You're going to go to uranium until you are full. And then we're going to give you fuel. All right. What is left? I guess the... What did we change? We definitely changed pipes, stack inserters, requester chests, and chem plants. So let's check the bill of materials. Pipes 194 and 173, but we need to like tack some extra on here. Where is my pipes? In here. We should probably make this 300. Where are you? And we should probably actually just put 300 on here. And that was on this one. And we should probably, let's do like 250. What was the count of pipes? Maybe I need to make more pipes. Count was 194. All right, let's just, pipes are cheap, so let's just make it 400. Unfortunately, this means we won't be able to use this. We won't be able to use this or the same builder trains as we did for the rest of the mining. I'm okay with that. And we wanted to make this be 400. Let's add 200. Let's make it 300 underground pipes too. Where are the underground pipes? Here they are. Let's make it, yeah, 300 should be fine. All right, underground pipes, 300. Where were they? Up here on the second train. So 300, so we need 2 more of these guys. Okay, what else do we change? Chem plants. Oh, I can't see. And chem plants are at 20. And so that should just be changing this guy. I guess I'll do this so I don't have to keep counting it. I'll just stick this here for now. All right, stack inserter is 705. And yeah, we just added one. And requester chests, 231. We were short on requester chests. How about that? Is that, and that's all we changed, right? Oh, and we added tanks. We added a tank. So we're at 36 tanks. Storage tanks, where are you? 36. Okay, let's see. We need to change this stuff now. So this is going to become builder for uranium ore. This is going to be drop off for uranium ore. And this is going to be ready for uranium ore. The reality is, actually, I'm fairly certain we may actually only need one uranium mine for the entire game, but you know, we must keep up appearances here. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, these are not right. Okay, so you are going to go to the builder until you are, oh, until circuit condition we have no red signals. Then you're going to go to uranium ready. Then you're going to go build me a uranium mining cell until you are empty. And that is going to be your schedule. You have no fuel, so we should give you fuel. All right, this might be it. This might be it. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's make a blueprint. We'll see if I remembered how to do this right. Okay, this is mining cell, uranium, version 1. So you're going to be mining uranium ore. Snap to grid. You can tell I've had a lot of practice at typing those numbers in. Let's make sure that lines up as we expect it to. It does. That means we can stick it up here like this and return. Okay, and let's see. Science is still sciencing, by the way. I should probably mention that. Where are we at as far as mining productivity? Plus 350%. That doesn't hurt. We're researching mining productivity 36. Okay, let's get this thing going. Where am I at? All right. I think I need to landfill around in here a little bit. So let's get our landfill, plunk that in there. Then we can get our landfillers. Whoops, you gotta come up here and then go here. Then go over here and fill that in. I guess while we're here, we can put a stem cell in. One of the things I found myself accidentally doing was putting an artillery stem cell down when I meant to put a regular stem cell down. So that's been an interesting little thing to get used to. Where is our landfill, guys? Okay. Let's have you go back down over here to get ready for landfilling that thing once we're ready. How are we doing over here? All right, belts are coming in. Still waiting. But maybe we'll actually get a picture of, or we'll get to see what it's like with the construction queue being all messed up here. So I think if I plunk this in, nobody will come, right? Because there's no trains with this stop. Okay, so I think what I do is I change this to a builder for, I don't know, builder for mining. That's what I want. All right, got somebody coming in. Then I think once the train gets here, wherever it is, are you coming? Oh, here it comes. Okay, now I can change this back to drop off for uranium mining. All right, so let's see if we see this. Well, let's see. I guess I might as well go ahead and we need to put our mining in. Not going to worry about covering it all. I will get some of these guys a little closer. I will get some substations. Okay, and now I need to get the pipe over here with the sulfuric acid. Where do I want to go? This looks fine. Alright, pipes. So, I think I want to go up to here. Oh, this will line up nicely. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess maybe that worked okay. Let's see if we get the pauses that I was seeing before on this thing. Oh, what were you guys going, dropping off? Oh, rails are on the outside. Interesting. Well, maybe this will run. Maybe this will run. I don't know. I was definitely seeing competing bot queues. But these seem to be running pretty continuously, so maybe it's not as big of an issue, but it's still going to be the case that we have to wait for for the bot queues to drain, and so I do think this is going to be worthwhile for us. And you know, I think it'll also be fun because you know, this is one of the things that viewers suggested might be fun to try to work out. So we can see how that goes. All right. I am going to do a little cutscene here, and we'll be back once construction is complete. Okay, I just wanted to illustrate the problem with the bot queue here. So you can see that they work, and then they pause, and then they come back and start working again. This is definitely worse. The more sort of like solar cells that are in the middle of trying to make belts. So that is why we're doing this. So it is in fact a problem, which we're seeing here. So it looks like we're pretty close to being done with our construction here. The original mining builder train went back to go do some wherever minor builder trains go when they're done. But yeah, you can see we still have, you know, this is all stuff from that solar cell being built back over there. Did we get our pipes in? It looks like we did. Looks like it did. So, so we now need to wait for the logistics bots to kick in and this to spin up enough that we start getting some sulfuric acid in and can start mining some uranium. So I'll be back once that is done. Oh, I just realized there is no need for us to maintain a buffer of uranium here because this cell will never request any in. So we can just totally get rid of these guys. And that will help us get the train filled faster. Okay, uranium mining is happening. We are getting sulfuric acid in here. At first we weren't. I was like, what is going on? And some of you may have noted that I accidentally connected the water and petroleum gas up in this area here when I duplicated this sulfuric acid plant, but that has been rectified, and now we are beginning to produce some sulfuric acid for mining. So that is fun stuff. Uranium is getting onto the train. All right, good. I think that's where we're gonna stop this episode. It might be a little short and sweet, but that is a reasonable place to stop, and so I think that's what we will do. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and until then, bye.